Hi, Mark.
How you
Hi, Mark.
doing? Good to see you, Ruth.
Thanks. Good to be seen.
And Nini, how you doing, my friend?
Good, Mark. How are you?
Well, thank you. And hey, Mike. All right, Mike's on. Yay. How you doing, Mike?
Oh, so far
You doing okay? Yes.
so
What's that,
good. How
Mike?
are you, Mark? Yes, that is my argument.
All right. Excuse me, horse. All right. Once again, I was so occupied with stuff I didn't promote it, so it's just us. I'm pretty sure, unless someone goes to the website.
You know, Mark, there used to be an email that came out to everyone, and it was like a little nudge saying, "Oh yeah, there's a healing
Oh,
circle tonight."
good.
But we're not getting that anymore. So
You don't get the newsletter? No,
no,
you get the newsletter, but you don't get the little email anymore.
yeah.
Okay, that's
So maybe your person could do that.
right. I did too. But in any case, that's fine. That's fine. I have a social media person that is starting off, which is really nice, and we're gonna see how she works. Now, other than that, I don't know. Everyone knows, the scoop basically. And let me do one more thing here. Here we go. Okay, now I'm all set. So in any case, it was with the heat factor, not the actual temperature, but the heat factor, it was about 114 today. So I want to share that with everyone and let you know that you're not suffering. So, all right. Other than that, how you doing, Nini?
I'm doing good. Sorry.
Excellent.
Doing great. It's kind of 98 here.
It's what, hon?
98.
Oh my.
It's hot.
Yeah,
Also.
that is hot for there. Yeah, I'm surprised, matter of fact. This is, I think, normal temperature for this time of year here, or a couple of degrees above. It's normal.
It said we're gonna be in the triple digit tomorrow. No.
You're gonna be in the what? I'm
Thursday.
sorry?
Thursday, we're gonna be in the triple digit.
Oh my goodness.
Like 103, 105.
Oh wow.
So that's climbing up there.
Yeah, that's really getting up there. And it's not as bad as Death Valley, but it's bad. So
I know. Yeah.
oh my. Yeah, so you have to either dress really cool and be in the air conditioning or stay in your car and your house.
Right, yeah.
Wow, 103, that's intense.
I remember one time I visited you, and it was in July, and it was 120,
Yes.
but it was overcast. That was the saving factor.
Yes. Yeah, and there's actually people that say if they touch the ground or go barefoot or if they fall accidentally, whatever.
The sun would have been out, it would have been even worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my. And
yeah.
So how you doing, Ruth? Talk to us. Talk to me.
Well, I've been better.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Anything in particular you'd like me to work with on?
Yeah, why don't we start with the easy stuff? Can you work on my ear some more? It kind of unclogged itself off and on. It's thinking about it.
Yeah, I remember last time that we talked, I said it was going to feel like it was draining. And did you get that sense at all where it unclogged to feel like it's draining?
No, it just kind of went pop. We're open.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oops. No, we changed our mind. We're closed.
Oh gosh. Let me
So-
work with that again. Yeah. And
It's the left ear. You're
yeah,
right.
let me do that.
Okay, thank you.
I keep seeing it unclog, and just be normal. So let's see what transpires.
Great, thank you.
All right. Anything else? How's your husband?
He's about the same. He's holding out for an appointment with his GP, who
Oh,
I'm
okay.
next Monday, who I'm sure will order him to a, I don't know, MRI, ultrasound, etc. And a consult with an orthopedic, I presume. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Let me do a prayer for his best.
great, thank you. It's his left arm. Yeah, thanks.
Sure. For some reason, I keep hearing the words "not as bad." Not as bad.
Good,
Yes.
thank you.
Sure. My pleasure. My honor. All right. Thank you for letting me work with you. And please, Mike, anything in particular? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. The inner aspect of my left knee, it 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 bothers me at times. It depends. Like today, I cut the grass, so now it feels fine because I used it a lot. But that's why it takes me a while to figure out how it feels. I have to wait until I'm kind of relaxing in the easy chair or something, and then see how it feels. But
Is that the
I
right
think
knee?
it's the left knee, the
Left.
inner aspect of the left knee.
All righty. And first, I wanted to ask you, what about your back?
My back still has some superficial uh, discomfort going on. And I'm pretty sure that it's the stuff that if I overstress it, it'll just start getting worse again.
Yeah.
But it's a lot better than it was in the past. When it really got bad, you're the one that actually helped tremendously. But yeah, it's still there, I believe.
Yeah. All right.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sure.
Uh, let's say I said that my right hand hurt, and you were going to work on it. And while you're working on it, if I start getting distracted and thinking about all the chores I got to do tomorrow morning, does that make a difference in the healing process?
No, it's still, you might experience it a whole lot better.
a whole lot better if I think about something else.
No, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said then. Say it again, Mike. Are you frozen? All right. It's the signal, Mike, if you can hear me. Tell me when you can hear me, Mike. Mike? All right. Let's wait for another moment. We got time. Hey, Mike?
Maybe he has to go back in. Yeah, I bet that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he'll have to sign back on.
Yeah.
And so, all right, Nini.
Hi, Mark. Yes, I would like to have some healing on my dry hawking cough. I think it
Is
started
that
with my
any different?
allergy.
Have you noticed a change in that, Nini?
Any change what?
With your dry cough?
No, it just started like about 2 days ago. I had this sinus congestion and allergies. I took my allergy pill, and now I'm left with this kind of dry hawking cough.
Okay.
Mostly
All
at
right.
night, though.
I'm sorry.
Mostly at night.
Let me work with you with that, okay, hon?
Thank you.
Sure. You know, I venture to say that within 2 days, you're going to notice change in that.
Okay.
Uh, and continue to just continue to drink fluids. Tea, a lot of
I
teas,
do.
not everyone, but a lot of teas have caffeine in them, and that will also affect and dry out.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you're a tea drinker. You've been doing it.
I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay, that's what I was shown. So stay away from the ones right now that have the caffeine.
Oh, okay.
That's also affecting you.
Oh, I see. Okay. Will
Yeah,
do. So just drink water
yeah,
and
yeah,
lemonade. I do.
yeah. And
Okay.
lemonade, water, whatever you
Yeah.
enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, sure. And within 2 days, you're going to notice a change in the cough and
Oh,
in your
okay.
chest. All
Thank you
right.
kindly. Thank you.
Oh, of course. Thank you. And Mike, you were going to again say your question.
Yes, if I, for example, would say, well, a certain body part is hurting me or whatever, and you were doing your healing process on it. And while
Yes.
you were doing that, if I get distracted inside my head and start thinking about all the chores I got to do tomorrow morning,
Uh-huh.
would that affect the healing process at all?
To a very, very minor degree. It's no different than I can work on someone that's say agnostic uh, or or someone that doesn't necessarily accept or believe in healing. It's still going to work to varying degrees.
Okay.
So it's good when a person is focusing within themselves, allowing that divinity, that godliness uh, to come in, because as we're focusing on it, then it's leaving an open door even more so, if that makes sense.
Sure.
All right. All right, good. So what I'd like to do is work on your left knee and then your upper back, the residue and stuff like that, and the residue with your knee as well.
Okay.
All righty?
Thank you.
All right, sure. For me, it's almost like it's log jammed with the distress. And so what I did partially is I went into it and I watched it or I enabled it to move a little bit inside your knee. And so let's see if that doesn't help somewhat. It's almost like, okay, now it can breathe a little bit. That's what
Okay.
it's like.
Thank you.
Sure, I'm going to do it one more time there. Yeah, and it's almost like it wants to retain the memory, but we broke part of that. Let's see if that doesn't. And that makes it stuck to some degree. We'll see if that doesn't help. I want to work with your back a little bit too.
Thanks.
And the back was a similar nature as I described your knee, but it wasn't as much. So, all right, let's see what happens with that stuff.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Oh, my honor. And I'm really curious to hear from y'all. If you have any input or change or anything like that, I'd love to hear. And or next week, either way. So, all right. Anything else, please? Anything? Any questions? Any comments? Any think of? Ruth? Anything?
Could you say a prayer for one of our dance colleagues?
For who?
He's
I'm sorry.
one of our dance colleagues. He has epilepsy and it occasionally happens at dance, and it happened last night. So, uh,
Yes.
and yeah,
Yeah, gladly. What's the first name?
Chris.
Yeah. Very gentle soul inside.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart, but I don't
I
know.
know, and very scared. So
He needs better health care.
Mm.
So we're working, some people are helping him out with, yeah.
And
Thank
so, yeah, my pleasure. We'll see
Thank-
what happens. If but it's a change inside of himself that's also in the process of happening, and he's going through the fear, and he is fearful and scared. So,
Okay,
all right,
thanks.
all right.
Say,
And peace be to him. All right. Anyone else? Mike, anything else you can think of?
you know, Mark, last week, I asked you if you would say a blessing for this little old lady, Erica,
Yes.
that fell. And we saw her this Saturday, and the cast is off, and she's using that hand. And it was really surprising.
And she
it's
did what? I'm sorry.
She was using the hand that
Oh my God.
she broke the wrist and stuff, and she's just this fragile little lady. And it was so nice to see
Cool.
how well she's doing. So thank you.
Oh, my honor. God bless her. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. How wonderful.
yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really grateful. Nini, thank you very, very much. And please, everyone, if you can, keep me updated on how you're doing. I'd appreciate that. So, and I'll see you next week, and I'll do a little more promotion on my part.
Be safe in that heat, Mark.
What's that?
Be safe in all that heat.
Yeah, right now I'm outside and I got a swamp cooler, a portable swamp cooler that holds about 5 gallons of water, and a fan blows over it, and it's a continuous feed water from the hose, and so it makes everything about 10-15 degrees cooler. So it's nice, but it has a big wind to it. So, all right, my dear friends.
Okay, thanks, Mark.
Thank
Bye
you,
now.
Mark. Good night.
Blessings, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.